to see. And it did take me a long time to see. I was actually processing all this shit when it came to me. That's Matthew Sweet off of Girlfriend, and the name of the song is I Wanted to Tell You. It's actually a really, really solid power pop album. If you like power pop. I do. Not why we're here. So I just did a video, and on the video I was talking about Trump and Putin and Ping. And there's a lot of chatter going around about Sino-Russo, Russian, Chinese collusion and teaming up to fill the power vacuum left behind by Trump as he starts to pull back and he goes into an America First thing. Now, a lot of people say, well, he's just being isolationist, and isolationist is wrong, and it's not really. That's not the issue here. So, if you haven't actually been fitted for a nice tinfoil hat yet, you should probably leave, because this is going to be probably outside of your purview. But while I was doing the editing and stuff, I had an idea. And the idea basically goes like this. There are two factions. And of the two factions, there was Trump, who, for whatever reason, didn't wind up in the camp of the globalists. The globalists are like Pelosi and Schumer, and they're minor functionaries. They're toadies at best. These are not the people. These are not the six families that would rule the six continents. I know you. Six is a big number for these people, and if you look at all the occult stuff, it's out there and yada yada yada. But that's not what I'm sitting here saying. I'm sitting here saying if six families are to rule the six continents, and your political leaders, and I hate that word because leaders lead from the front, not from the fucking rear. That's why they call it leaders. See, in America, our elected officials are our elected officials, which means they're our employees, which means they do as we dictate. Change the language up so people think there are leaders because they're smarter than we are. These people are dumber than a fucking box of dicks on a good day. That's not the point here. I've always felt that Trump and Putin had a pretty good relationship. The only problem with Trump and Putin strengthening the relationship between America and Russia was the neocons, the rhinos, and the Democrats on the left, because if America was to strengthen their relationship with Russia, it would fuck everyone else who was heavily invested in the slave labor markets of China. Justin Amash is a perfect example. He has a ton of money invested in China, so does Mittens. So you always know, you'll know them by their deeds, but not their words, which is loosely paraphrased from the big book. It's 100% correct. I will know you by what you do, but not what you say. Believe none of what you hear and half of what you see. And that got me thinking. What do you have to offer Xi Jinping, to turn him? Everybody can be bought. I can be bought. I've never made anything that says I couldn't. I can be bought. It's a really big check with a lot of zeros, but I can be bought. You know, I'm worth a really big check with a lot of zeros, which is why nobody's given me one. But if they do, you will know. What does it take to buy Ping? Here's the thing. Trump is a ridiculously smart, sharp motherfucker. He is. I take a look at everything he's done in 3.5 years, as he has been surrounded by enemies of his own party and the other party, and the man still manages to pull shit off. And then on top of that, he manages to make them look like fools as they do it. I didn't vote for the fucking guy. Okay? Yes, I have Trump behind me. There's Dilly Dilly, which I didn't know until my nephew told me it's a NASCAR thing. And LGBT, well, Liberty Bacon Guns and Trump is almost as good as Liberty Bacon Guns and Titties. So, take it for what it's worth. Those were both gifts, by the way, and I'm more than happy to hang them. See, they don't tread on me. But this is what I'm thinking. Trump actually has a pretty good relationship with Putin. They don't curse each other in public. I think Putin is really just waiting for 11-4 for the other shoe to drop to see what happens, which is smart on his behalf. I don't fucking blame him. That's what anybody of any intelligence would do. I also don't believe that Putin thinks that Joe Biden is going to get elected. Putin has taken a lot of shit from America in the last 4 years. And I'm pretty sure that Putin and Trump have been working on the look. Reelected, we get rid of these fucking New World Order globalist shitbags, because Putin's been doing that for a long time. Remember, Putin threw the central bank out of fucking Russia. Trump was hanging out with Ping before all this shit started. And Trump's kid calls him Uncle Xi. And it looked like they were having a really good relationship. North Korea was coming together nicely. It looked like they were working together well. And then impeachment. And then Stormy. And then this. And then that. And so Fort Trump was being fucking hammered. But I believe Fort Trump thought it could withstand it, right? It could hold out through the siege, unlike the Alamo. And I call Trump the Alamo president all the time, but it's neither here nor there. While he was being besieged, I'm pretty sure he said to number 2 and number 3, I got this, don't worry about it. Let me get this squared away. Let me get shit done, tight, squared, tucked, fucked, done. And then we'll sit down and we'll talk about how we, the 3 world powers, the 3 big dogs on the block, rearrange the concept after we get rid of the central bank. Now, I've said it before and I'll say it again. China was poised to supplant the United States as the muscle for the NWO. That was why we shifted everything to China. Okay? Understand that. I think Ping can be bought. Anybody can be bought. I can be bought. I think he can be bought too. I think as he watches what's going on in the rest of the world, he says, I'll play along. Let's see what shakes out. If Biden comes in, I win. If Biden doesn't come in, I still got a good chance of winning. After all, 1/3 of the world is better than none of the world. Throwing it out there and spitballing. Folks, chew it over. Think about it. Get back to me. Let me know where the holes are. That's how I'm reading it, though. Thanks for popping in. Appreciate you stopping by. New folks, thanks for putting some eyeballs on here. People that were insane enough to share this insanity with their friends, thank you. I appreciate it. All right. I will see you on the next one. Be safe, be happy, be healthy. But remember, the most important thing is to be. Because the moment only exists now. And when it's gone forever. Love you, my friends. Be safe. We'll catch you on the next one. Adios.